been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They're going to run it here. Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
Here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Motion now from the tight end. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
He's running out of time here. Trapped again in the pocket.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's a shotgun run call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Boom. The sure hands. It's Sampson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Trying to convert with a sneak. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fresno State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down here for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Great move there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And then first down, they go right back to him.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's an option look. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Fresno State, 0.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first down. Unbelievable call.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And they've got him on the blitz.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started, changing things up schematically, help that offensive line and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Ball there on third down. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second down. Quarterback keeps the football. He finds some space. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me.
Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Caught near the goal line. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with a touch pass, but man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw. Makes a quick grab. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Breaks an open space.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
It's a draw to the back. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for a field goal, but really worked on the clock. Let's see if they can do that again with the lead. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Evans. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Going to try to use his legs here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. First and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Gonna run it. It's Sampson. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Secondary backed up off the ball now. Clock stops. Timeout taken by the offense. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's looking deep again. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. Fielded at the 25. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Evans. And the returner will be brought down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Second down after that short completion. Breaks free. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Butler. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. QB decides to keep it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Call the counter run here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pass rush closing in. Keeper for the first down and more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. A productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. the play fake on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. But there's a flag down. You could get another try. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. That roughing the punter call will keep this drive going. It's a crucial mistake for the special teams. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Big throw caught on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 13-point lead. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Here's the 2nd down play. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this...
He's got it, and well for a first down. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. That's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's QB sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that center and guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the back gets the football. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force him to throw it.
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. He keeps it himself. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They trust their offensive line. That time, quarterback just sneaks it across.
Yeah, there's no reason to actually make this more complex than it needs to be. Snap, quarterback gets behind those linemen, gets behind him, finds a little crease, and gets 6.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Wants to throw it. And he's in there for the 2-point conversion. They're back within 11 points. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Texas offense will take over.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Chewing clock with the running game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. He goes out the stiff arm. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Crucial third down play right here. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can